Welcome one, welcome all to The Local, the podcast that just has a look at what's going on in the world of local football across Australia. It's great that we're able to cover it, I reckon. There's so much going on, and thank you to all the people that have reached out and given us some info about some of the stories we should be following up. And we'll be doing that again this week as well. My name's Daniel Harford. Great to talk local footy with you. It's all thanks to Premier Data. The team at Premier Data do an amazing job with all the information, all the stats that matter in local footy across the country. They're brilliant. And I'll tell you what, they're busy at the moment with the new season starting. They've got some RSI on those fingers, but we wish them nothing but the best, the team at Premier Data. So it's all very well and good to have one, but it's even better when you've got two talking local footy here on The Local. And Nick Sacco is the best in the business when it comes to that. And he's a part of the team as always. Nico, welcome.
G'day, Harf. It's nice and cool outside. The winter's just starting to settle in, so it is prime local footy weather now. Yeah,
well, we added some moisture on the weekend, some precipitation on the weekend. But this week's magnificent. Hopefully this weather holds up, particularly in Victoria. I don't know what's like the rest of the country, but in Victoria, sunshine and 20s at the moment, which is quite ridiculous.
Well, seeing as it's Melbourne, I don't expect it to last too long. But
true.
Yes, we'll make the most of it while we can.
That is true. Now, we need to get straight into this because there's some stuff to talk about today. And last week, we spoke about the Yarra Valley River Pigs.
Yarra Glen
River Pigs. My apologies, Yarra Valley. Yarra Glen River Pigs. And I said it was the greatest nickname for a footy club that I've ever heard in my life, the River Pigs. It just evokes grit and grime and fight and scratching and just fantastic stuff. So we put it out to our listeners, Nico, and boy, did we get some feedback.
We certainly did. And it's quick. It's funny how quick people jump on once they have their club threatened in terms of a nickname because we've got plenty of responses. I've picked out some of the better ones here for you to have a look through.
Righto, let's have a look. I followed the socials a little bit.
So you copped a little bit here for the Cutters,
who
were the team that Port Douglas played.
That's correct, which was Dusty's team. Dusty Martin played for Port Douglas. They played the Cutters. And I had no idea where the Cutters came from. Cutters 211 was very quick to tell me that it would be a reference to the sugarcane Cutters. Well, it was just thrown, as I made comment with my reply, it was thrown at me without much notice. Didn't know what was going on. Up the Cutters, get the hashtag going. That didn't go too well. So I copped some feedback, and that's all right. And then Wattle Park AFC came in with the eyes. What does that mean?
Well, they're the Animals. That is their nickname. So
the Animals
they've come in to say, hey, have a look at us. So they haven't just picked one. They've gone for every animal on the planet pretty much.
Well, that's just greedy. It's just greedy. You got to single it out and be a real river piggy and just be specific. Now, Wattle Park, where are they? Are they in
Vaffa?
In the Vaffa.
Yes. So that's where the Div 12 Rezzies play.
Box Hill, Campbell sort of Wattle Park.
That area.
That's near my joint.
Yes.
There you go. Wattle Park. I didn't even know. I didn't even know you existed.
There you go.
Where do they play?
In the Vaffa, I can't remember what division, but that's where the Div 12 Rezzies, I don't know if you're aware, like Kados and the Marmalade Boys and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
That's who they suit up for.
Right.
So they play thirds there.
Okay. All right. Well, Wattle Park, well, you're on the agenda now. So the Marysville Villains came in from Stewie, Mick Harrington, who's clearly got some music going on. The South, Lyndon now South, Swampies.
The Swamp Hawks.
The Swamp Hawks. That's not bad. Swamp Hawks is good. I quite like that.
Very unique.
Yeah, very specific, very different. Swamp Hawks is good, red, white, and blue. The Catherine Camels, Punchy Trent giving us the Catherine Camels. Now that's fantastic. Like Catherine, the middle of the country, desert, sand.
Makes sense.
The Camels.
Yeah.
There must have been a ballot to work out which team was going to get the Camels in that team and own that moniker. Well done to the Catherine Camels. That's good. That's good.
And then Sean's gone with the Cavemen and is it Omeo?
Omeo District, yeah, the Buchan. Yeah. Have you been to the Buchan Caves?
Oh, I have not.
So we've been to the Buchan Caves a few times.
Be very careful with the way you say that.
No, it's a Buchan beauty. Going to the Buchan Caves is a Buchan beautiful afternoon. Don't worry about that. It's magnificent. Now, I've been to the Buchan Caves a few times with the kids when we camp in the Grampians.
Yep, nice.
Pop over to Buchan for a bit of a wander through the caves. They're good fun. So the cavemen, that's why the cavemen would work, because you've got the Buchan Caves.
Now, do any of them trump
and
the
River
River
Buchan
Pigs?
rude to say Buchan, all right? It's not.
I'll take your word for it. I'll get the censor out. Now, do any of those trump the River Pigs in your opinion?
No. Swamp Hawks is close.
Okay.
That's a nice visual. I'm getting. I want a name that evokes an emotion in me. It stirs something within me. Now the Swamp Hawks does that a little bit, but it's not quite River Pig.
Okay. So the challenge is still out there for now.
Still out there.
Okay.
Send them through. Send them through on the socials. Let us know your team's mascot name and whether or not you can beat the River Pigs, because there were a few that sort of got me thinking a little bit. But the Swamp Hawks might have been the one.
All right, very good. So that could be the grand final. But we want to build a bracket. So if there's any more that we haven't got to yet, let us know in the comments.
Yes.
And we want to see if we can get as many unique and emotion-evoking nicknames out there as we can.
We need at least 64. 64 for the bracket, 32 on each side. Perfect. We'll see how we go. Send them through on the socials. Click on the comments and put your moniker for your team.
Yes.
And make it awesome.
Absolutely.
Make it real first. It's got to be real. Can't just make up a name.
Yeah, we'll need to fact check some of those, I think. All right, well, let's get to the weekend at hand.
Righto.
The weekend that was. And we'll touch on this, of course, but we're going to have a bit of a special a bit later on. But let's touch on the Campbells Creek Magpies.
Yes. Oh, you had to bring up the Magpies, didn't you? You found this because it was a Magpies, black and white. That's
not a bad
becoming very predictable, Nick.
Not a bad nickname.
You're becoming
if you ask
very
me.
predictable.
They ended so we talked about Gormandale a couple of weeks ago.
Last week.
Who had the longest losing streak in Victorian football history. That got broken. That was 66 games. So that mantle then went to the Campbells Creek Magpies.
Yep.
And last week we mentioned that they only lost by 13 points.
To Lexington.
Yes, in pursuit of their first win of the season and their first win since July 2022. Well, it turns out that they were able to get a 6-point triumph on Saturday. And they now no longer have the mantle with the longest losing streaks.
Magnificent stuff.
Well done to them.
Now we're going to track them down.
Yes.
We're going to talk to the Campbells Creek Magpies because that's a great story. After 55 games, nearly 4 years of not winning a game, we want to find out how it all went down after that. That'd be good fun. So well done to the Campbells Creek Magpies. So who does the streak go to now?
That's what I'm looking forward to see now, what the next team that we need to keep an eye out for. But to have two droughts broken in the same month, really, is a pretty great achievement.
Weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Well done. And this is what you got to have little moment. You got to get to lick the ice cream every now and then, even if it's every 4 years. You got to get to lick the ice cream just to keep the juices flowing and make it worthwhile for people to stay involved. And so well done to all the Campbells Creek Magpies. Bit stiff for Avoca. Couldn't quite get there, but it's better for footy. It's good for footy that Campbells Creek had a win.
So that's the top story really to come out of the weekend.
Fantastic.
So as we said, we'll chat about that. Keep an eye out for our posts and socials a little bit later on this week. But let's move to some of the others that caught my attention throughout the week. You're going to hate me, but I'm bringing Collingwood up again, but for good reason. Dane Swan made an appearance for Paynesville, and they ended a 28-game losing streak.
Because of Swanee.
I assume so. In the East Gippsland League, he made a one-off appearance. They won by 49 points. Their first win since 2024, 16-8 to 8-7. A fantastic result for the Paynesville Gulls.
Good. The Gulls. Nice work. Beautiful part of the world, Paynesville too, just by the way. Well done, Swanee. Swanee inspired Paynesville Gulls victory. Good on them.
Another Collingwood. No, I'm kidding.
If you mention Collingwood again, it's going to be on between
Frankston YCW. So
Yes.
they kept their unbeaten run intact in the Mornington Peninsula Division 1. Now, Frankston YCW, they're the Stone Cats. That's
good. That's a good one.
So that also popped up. I thought we could add that to the brackets.
Yeah, that's in the bracket. Stonecats is good.
They defeated Edith Vale Aspendale by 1 point to keep their unbeaten run alive. So
nice
10-9 to 10-8 in the end.
Nice work. So Frankston YCW, they've had plenty of big names come out of Frankston, wouldn't they? Frankston YCW.
Anything off the top of your head?
Was the Terminator a Frankston YCW man?
Oh, not a bad shout.
I'm going to have a look at that. You keep talking. I'm going to work that out.
Well, we'll move to the Eastern because Baldwin survived a bit of a scare in the Eastern Premier Division against South Belgrave. Now, they were celebrating their 80th anniversary as a club, South Belgrave, and obviously they put together a very spirited performance as a result. They really ran the Tigers down, but in the end, it was a 9-point victory for the Baldwin Tigers. 6 points separated the two sides at three-quarter time, but it was the Tigers who moved to a 3-2 start to the year, and they survived that little scare.
Yeah, well done to the mighty Baldwin Tigers. Yeah, I saw that result. Had been a former coach of the Baldwin Tigers. Follow them with a bit of interest. That was a bit of a scare. I think they were a bit scared about that too. South Belgrave doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, and 80 years as well, so congratulations.
Yeah, well done to South Belgrave. What are they? Because they wear black and red and white in a different sort of stripy formation across the chest.
Saints.
The Saints, that makes sense. Red, black and white.
There you go. Yes.
Now, Frankston YCW, just by the way, I've had a bit of a Google here while we're playing. The great Jeff White, number one draft pick in my year, 1994. He played at Frankston YCW. Aidan Bonner, the Giants in North Melbourne. Who else we got? Grant Thomas,
Oh,
former coach of the Saints, played for the Saints as well. He's a YCW boy. Who else we got? Ned Cale was on Essendon, their AFL list for a little while. So not a massive roll call. I thought it was the Derms team.
no Derm.
Wasn't the Derminator. That's okay.
All
Jeff
right.
White's good. Jeff White's really good. Good fella.
Absolutely. All right, next up, the Fitzroy Stars. They are looking very strong back in Division 2. So struggled in their last couple of years in that division before moving down to Div 3. Ended up winning the premiership in that comp last year, of course. But they took down Whittlesea last week, who were the preliminary finalists, and then backed it up by taking down grand finalists McLeod in a nail-biting finish.
Did they?
5-point victory for them at Sir Doug Nicholls Oval. Kane Proctor, who's a star of the competition, he was the hero for them, and they're in 4th position now. So
Right.
that's coached by playing coach Neville Jetta. He's part of that crew, so he's leading the Stars very nicely.
Well, I saw them play in the grand final in Div 3 a couple of years ago against the old Paradians.
Oh, what a game.
It was a ripper. And of course, the old Paradians got the chockies.
Yes.
But they've got some serious talent in that team, the All-Stars. That was 2 years ago. Plus, they've added a few players since then. So good to see them going well in Div 2. Who's above them on the Div 2 ladder, just by the way?
Well,
in
I'll
third position.
have a quick look,
It's the Northern
but
Football
I'm
Netball
going to assume
'Cause that's interesting. If Whittlesea and McLeod have been beaten in the last couple of weeks by the team coming up from Div 3, this is in the Northern Footy Netball League for those playing at home, then it might indicate a bit of a changing of the guard there.
Yeah, well, I think South Morang, because they've gone back down to Division 2. So if I had to take a guess at it as I get it up, I'd say that there. Actually, Northcote would be one that's
Northcote
probably
are the one.
right up the mark as well. So as I get the ladder up,
Because they play Parade this week.
so yes, Northcote and South Morang and Old Paradians, all three of them
Go the Raiders.
are equal first at the moment. And then the Fitzroy Stars are in 4th, just ahead of Whittlesea on percentage.
Equal first, so 4-1. Those three teams are 4-1.
Northcote, South Morang, Old Paradians are all 4-1 to
Right,
start the year. So yes, looks like a pretty decent competition. But
That
yeah, that grand final a couple of years ago, I thought Patrick Farrant was going to win it off his own boot
Yeah,
for the
my
Fitzroy Stars.
goodness.
But yes, a great game and really well called by me. And then moving on now to the Riddle District Football League.
Well played from you. Well played.
Kyneton had a chance to win it after the siren, but they missed to hand Melton South a heart-stopping 1-point win in one of the games of the season.
Oh, do we know who had the shot? Do we have to
they haven't named it, so it's probably
we have to name that
probably
player and
good
find out
idea.
who missed that shot.
But they went after it to the two sides, the Panthers and the Tigers, but it was Melton South that just prevailed by a point.
Well done to Mountain South, the Kyneton Tigers. Was that the showgrounds or was it Melton South? Do we know?
That one was at Melton Reserve.
Melton Reserve, right.
Yes. Moving
Well
on,
done.
couple more to finish. So Keilor, they returned to their winning ways. I think
Saw
they
that.
needed this win, Harf.
They did.
57-point victory over Airport West in a rematch of last year's preliminary final. Corey Ellis starring for Keilor.
Now, this is the team, of course, that Mighty Mick McGuan
Yes.
has coached so brilliantly through, it's over 15 years, I think, with 300 games. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
Had a bit of a rough start to the season, which is very unlike Keilor, but back on the winners list. Well done to them. And Mighty Mick getting it done.
Absolutely. Wangaratta, now this is the Magpies of Wangaratta. They defeated Murderford by 51 points on the weekend, which means the Wangaratta Rovers are now the only undefeated side in the Ovens and Murray League. So they've just
Rightio.
given their rivals a bit of a leg up by defeating Murderford.
And the Magpies played the Rovers on Good Friday, didn't they?
They did,
To
yes.
open the season. Yeah, so it was a bit of a festival of footy there in Wangaratta. Well, that's two good teams across the road from each other there
Yep.
at Wang.
Yep.
So that might create some tension and some competition through the back end of the season.
And then staying in that area of the state, Shepherd and the Bears, they defeated Kyabram by 66 points in the Goulburn Valley, which is a big result. Now, this is the same Kyabram team. We showed a couple of their stats from some players last week. They won by 120 odd. They're, of course, the reigning premiers.
Yeah.
And they just lost by 11 goals. And the Bears are now 6-0 to start the year.
Go the Bears.
Yes. Up and about.
Who have the Bears got playing for? We need to track down who they've got playing for them. Or they're just a fantastic crop of local kids.
They might be. Two more to finish.
Yep.
We had a draw in the Western Football Netball League between the Sunshine Heights and Braybrook. Now, get this, 13-15 to 15-3
Oh,
was the final scoreline.
It's like
Both
Hawthorn and
finishing.
Collingwood the other week.
The Brooks 13-15 and Sunshine Heights were 15-3.
Oh,
So if
13,
you were
15,
Braybrook, you'd be
you're
filthy.
kicking yourself. Well, literally kicking yourself out of the game, but you'd be kicking yourself afterwards. What an opportunity lost for the Brookers.
Yes. And then this one, and I wanted to gauge your thoughts on a little bit. Not a great news story coming out of the weekend, but Doncaster unfortunately had to fold their senior men's team in the Eastern Football Netball League, citing an extensive injury list and its inability to meet player points requirements. So they had to forfeit their game against Bulleen Templestowe in Division 4. Now, they've just come out of recess,
So
have Doncaster.
tell me more about this requirement, the points requirement. Do you have to have a minimum number of points?
Well, I haven't heard
I'd never heard
this
that.
either.
When I saw that press release on the socials, whenever it was the other day, I saw that line. I thought, well, hang on. What do you mean minimum? Like you're going to get 18 points. Everyone would be a 1-pointer minimum.
Yeah. So
And clubs, or so 22 for the team, and clubs across the nation are putting out 22 pointers week in, week out, just with the selected teams, the one that they want to play.
yeah.
So I didn't quite get that bit. Have I missed something there?
Well, unless they mean by inability to meet the player points requirement, they were going to be over by having too many points. But it doesn't sound like that would be.
But that doesn't sound, because if you've got too many, they would have been playing in the ones, not
because
the
the thing is, their reserves played.
That's right. So the twos played. Yeah, that's the kicker. So why wouldn't you elevate the twos? And
Yeah. So
I know that would have been a challenge because clearly the ones is much better
Yeah.
competition than the twos in the Eastern Footy Netball League. So the discrepancy would have been huge. But I don't know how you don't qualify or meet the points criteria.
Yeah, I'd be very curious to get to the bottom of that. But it also came after Dennington in the Warrnambool District League also forfeited their senior game on the weekend too, citing a lack of players. So it is an issue in local football,
It's not
unfortunately.
June yet, is it? No one's going to Europe yet, are they?
No, very early. Yeah, it is usually around that
It's a bit early for
mid-June, early
the
July.
player exodus, isn't it?
You are right.
It's been a massive wedding somewhere.
Yeah.
Could have been a wedding. It could have been a wedding. Although, and this time of year, often you get weddings too. So, got to be mindful of that sort of stuff. If you're planning weddings and you're playing local footy, just be careful.
Absolutely.
That's all we'll say.
bit
We
of
love more than anyone around here, but you just got to be careful.
A bit of a blow though for Doncaster, who just came out of recess. So hopefully they're this
The
is
Sharks, poor old Sharks.
a short-term thing for them, and hopefully they're back on their feet very soon.
Well, let's get some of those players into the physio and get them right, so we can get them back out there and competing.
Absolutely.
For the
So
Doncaster
they're the
Sharks.
key stories from the week. It's time to get to some stats, and
Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Here we
Harf,
go. You told me, now you texted me that yesterday and said that there is going to be some sort of reaction from me of some of these numbers that are coming. So I want to see them.
All right. Well, let's start. I reckon we can just about talk to this man every week, Brett Bewley.
He's done it again.
But he's back.
Our man.
Because have a look at this: 250 ranking points, 47 disposals, 31 contested possessions, 14 clearances, and 5 goals. He also had 10 tackles.
That's a good day, 253.
Yeah.
That's a very, very good day for our man, Brett Bealey. Now, he had a big monster week last week too, for those that might be new to the podcast. We spoke to him in the chair 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Had a monster week the week after, but they lost because they got ahead of themselves. We put it on them.
Yep.
They got ahead of themselves because they got some coverage here on the local, and then they lost the next week. What happened? Did Brett Bewley lead them to a victory or a loss?
Just a narrow 165-point win for them on the weekend.
That's a relatively positive afternoon. 47-5, 31 contested. That's got to be close to record, doesn't it?
It's not a record by the looks of it. There's a few records that were close here, which we'll get to. But
Righto.
no, Brett Bewley's got to do better than that.
Well,
47 not enough.
Step it up, Brett. Step it up. You're holding us all back here.
Bailey
Another big day.
Bogue from Burnie over in Tasmania.
275 points.
Yes.
53-5. Oh, sit down, Brett Bewley.
Absolutely.
Sit down.
Outstanding performance here from Bailey.
53-5. Now tell me that Bernie had a big win.
They sure did. It was 171 points.
Yeah, that's a result. 14 clearance is a good day. 11 marks, around the ground, just sort of linking up the play between the arcs. 5 snags too. We love midfielders who kick goals, so well done to Bailey Bogue.
So he had the most ranking
Would he have had a few
points.
Bogues that night, do you reckon?
Gee, I reckon after a performance like that, hopefully he
53
wasn't.
and 5?
Hopefully he wasn't paying for any.
Or maybe a couple of Baileys.
Oh, he's got
Mate,
both
start with
options.
the Bogues and finish with the Baileys.
Oh, very good for you.
That's probably what I'd do.
So that was the most ranking points we had from the weekend.
Right, okay.
Only one ranking point ahead of our next player, and this is an absurd stat line.
34 disposals, 31 kicks, 25 marks, 15 goals.
Now, this is from Diggers Rest. Of course, we had Oleg Markov last week, who was teammates with Callum Moore, very close friends.
So it was Richmond Callum Moore, for those that might not be aware. He used to play at Richmond in the AFL.
Mm-hmm.
So he kicked 15.
Yep. And
so Travis Cloak kicked 18 last week.
Yep. And speaking of Travis Cloak, Callum now holds the record for the second most marks in a game in Premier Data history behind Travis Cloak, who had 26 last week.
25 for Cal, 15 snags. Well done. That's a good day at the office. And I probably don't have to ask. They had a good win.
Of course, yes.
If one bloke's kicking 15, that's probably enough.
They had a very good win, 179 points in the end.
Do it. So that'll do it. Well done. Seymour.
Next one is Daniel Toman from Wood End Heskett in the Riddle District.
Yeah, the Mighty Hawks in the Wood End Heskett Riddle District Footy League.
This is a very strong performance as well. 47 disposals, 16 tackles, 14 clearances and a goal.
Yeah, I need that goal to be there. I needed it. Would have loved another one. I think if you're going to get over 40, you need to kick 2. But that's a great day at the office. 16 tackles, working both sides of the ball. We love that from Daniel Toman and the Hawks. Well done to them.
I'm about to tell you something that will shock you, though.
What's happened?
They lost by 120 points.
What?
Yep. 236 ranking points in a 120-point loss.
Oh, man. 100. That's 20 goals they've lost by. And this bloke's had 47 and kicked 1 and 16. No wonder he had 16 tackles.
I'm trying to chase if that's the most ranking points ever by a player in a loss.
Yeah, we need to know that. That's a good stat for the team at Premier Data to track down for us. Most points ever in a loss, 47 and 1. So is it fair to say, now we talked about this the other week, when, I can't remember who we were talking to, I've forgotten.
Oleg Markov last week.
The one-man band. No, that was...
Oh, no, so McCaffer was the one-man band.
Brett McCaffer, at Epping. Maybe Daniel Toman's the one-man band there at Wood End Heskett. I was giving him a big pump-up, and they go and get done by 20.
They kicked 32 points for the game. He had 14 clearances. That ball must have been going in and then out straight away.
Oh, man. Who'd they lose to?
So they lost to Macedon.
Macedon. Are they the Cats? Macedon Cats?
Are they the Giants? The Macedon Giants, I think.
Don't know.
Well, actually, that's the Gisborne Giants. I'm looking at the one above. You could be right. I think you're right. It is the Macedon Cats from memory.
I'm just going to confirm that.
Let's get the next one in the meantime.
Yeah, the Cats. They are the Cats.
They are the Cats. There you go. Well, speaking of the Cats, Geelong District. This is Josh. Is it Mawson?
Yeah, Joshy Mawson. Yep.
From Anarchy, 40 and 3, if you don't mind, along with 9 clearances and 20 contested. Yeah,
that's good. We haven't had too much from the Geelong District Footy Netball League, so it's about time they stepped it up, got themselves involved in the local footy podcast. Well done to Josh. 2 14's good. 40. Any day you're getting 40. Now, we've had some 50s and 60s in the last couple of weeks, which have been excessive, but 40 is a really good day.
Still a really good result, isn't it?
Yeah, my word. And 40 and 3 too.
Absolutely.
So well done.
First time we're seeing some Northern players feature as well. We haven't seen too many throughout the year.
Righto.
We've got a pair of Montmorency players, so we'll go with Marcus Lentini first.
They had a big win, didn't they?
They had a 110-point thumping win over Banyule.
I did see that. Because Banyule, new coach. Oh, Rowan Welsh.
Yeah, because Carlton. Damien Truslove was there last year. He's now obviously coaching the VFL.
The VFL at Carlton. Yes. He might be coaching the senior team at Carlton, the way things are going at the moment. With Vossi getting the Khyber today.
But Marcus Lentini, shout out to him, he's a good friend, a good mate.
52 and 3.
19 clearances.
Well, we got a clearance record number. Do we know what that number is?
Yeah.
It's going to have to be in the 20s, you think, if that's not a record.
No, it was, I reckon it came up last week or the week before. Let me get that for you in the meantime.
52 is a good day for Marcus. 28 contested, 3 goals as well. That's good. We like that sort of stuff.
31 by Jackson Trengrove.
31 clearances?
Yes.
Bloody hell.
That's the most. Yeah, I knew it was something along those lines.
So now who's coaching Montmorency? A relatively well-known coach, and I know who it is, and I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
My apologies, off the top of my head. Only off the top of my head.
Let me tell you in a moment, but we'll get to his teammate, Nash Holmes.
I reckon he was coaching at Carlton in the AFLW before I got there too, just by the way.
Oh, is that right?
Nick Rutford?
Nick Rutley.
Rutley. Nick Rutley.
Yes.
Nick Rutley.
You got it.
Welcome, Nick.
Nash Holmes, so his teammate, another very strong performance, very similar to Marcus Lentini.
Jesus, they've got some guys doing some damage with a pill. 41 and 3.
2 players on the same team combining for 93 disposals, 30 clearances and 6 goals.
Whoa, that's a two-man team. Talk about a one-man band. That's a two-man band there at Montmorency. That's a good afternoon for those boys in the black and white stripes.
Absolutely.
Surprised you
More
didn't mention
Magpies. Go back to Tassie. This is Olivia Smith. Very, very good display here. 46-2 to go along with 26 contested possessions.
Yeah, they're good numbers.
That's a good all-round performance.
Yeah, that's a good all-round performance. 46, 26 contested, 10 clearances, 2 goals. And chew on the ranking points, as Richie might have said back in the old days. Well done, Liv. Good stuff for you. Caden Antonovich.
Yes,
from
South Bendigo. I'm glad you said that name, not me. 200 ranking points, 27 disposals, 11 goals from 13 marks.
11 snags.
Yes.
So 27 disposals would suggest that it's not. Caden wouldn't be necessarily just the key poster down deep in the square, not the bear in the square type.
Well,
just getting 27.
They won by 206 points.
Oh boy,
against Broadford.
Oh, that's Tomo's boys.
Mm.
Big Nathan Thompson.
Yes,
I have to chat to him about that. We need to sort that out.
Yes,
it's a rough. Well, they've been in recess, coming out of recess this year. Broadford Kangaroos, so a bit of a challenge for them. But yeah, okay, righto. Well done, Caden. That's a big win.
Callum Brown, another former Pie, playing for Mansfield in the Goulburn Valley. A very good afternoon as well. 35 disposals, 9 clearances, 6 goals.
Nice work, Callum Brown.
Thought that would have helped him hit the 200 ranking point mark, but I guess
35 and 6. You reckon you'd go close? Yeah.
We'll have to.
It's a bit of a Seger Herbs and Spices formula, isn't it, from the team at Premier Data? I'd like to know.
Yeah.
We might have to go through that one day and go through the points value for each category of stat. We should do that.
Yeah, I think that'd be
just
great.
for a bit of clarity for everyone out there in local land.
I agree. I'm sure they'd be very interested in see how that works.
I'm interested.
So am I. Thomas Murphy for Pines in the Mornington Peninsula. Now, he was best on ground for them. 39 disposals, 10 inside 50s, 8 clearances and a goal. This was Pines' first win of the season, so a huge performance from them to get the job done over Sorrento.
No, Tom. Did he play in the AFL? Is that Tom Murphy? We'll have to find that out.
Hey.
39, 10 insides, 8 clearances and a goal. Oh, I've got a feeling.
You reckon it is?
I've got a feeling that it is. Let me just have a play with that.
I'll let you do that while I go to our next player. Just a couple more to finish here. So this is Nathan Power from Belgrave in the Outer East. An 11-goal performance from him, 29 disposals, 17 marks, 12 of those coming inside 50. So you feel like a lot of his goals, you would argue, coming from set shots, but another very impressive display there. And Nathan Power getting the job done there for Belgrave.
Well done to Nathan Power. 202 is always good. Getting past a double ton is a very, very big thing in the rankings points world. This is why the 270s and 250s and 230s are so celebrated here on the local, because it's not an easy thing to do. 29, Absolutely. 17 marks. 12 marks inside 50. That's got to be close. No?
No, we don't have. It hasn't even registered as a potential record breaker. So there would be a lot more. I reckon Travis Cloak gave him a run for his money.
18, yeah, he's probably taken a few more than that last week. That's a good point.
I'll finish here with Jared Turner for the EWK Hawks in the Farah Football League. They are, I think that's the East Wagga, I want to say. I had it up before.
EWK?
EWK.
So it's not Ook?
No, it does. The East Wagga Coringal Hawks.
There you go.
23 disposals, 14 marks, 8 of those contested, and then another 11.
Geez, 23 and 11 can't get you 200. We need to find out what this formula is. It's got to get you close.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good point. I mean, yeah, I'd love to know what that formula is. But, yep, there you go. So we had quite a few goal kickers this time around. We had 2 11s. We had a few 5s, a few 6s, and a 15-goaler from Callum Moore.
15 goals is a good day. By the way, I just look at Thomas Murphy. I reckon he played 6 games with the Kangas.
You reckon that's the one?
From the Dandenong Stingrays. So sort of then the Pines. I'm backing him in. Now, there's probably heaps of Thomas Murphys out there, but I'm going to have a crack and say that he was the one from the Kangaroos that played a couple of games.
It would make sense.
It would make sense. From the Pines, Dandenong Stingrays. Makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
Perfect sense. So well done to all the great performances across the weekend. We will celebrate them here every week on The Local. Get your name up in lights. Have a good day and let us know about it too, just by the way, even though the team at Premier Data will probably do that anyway.
Absolutely. All right.
You want any vision?
You want a couple of bits of vision to finish.
I need some vision.
Just to get yourself up and about. All right, there's 4 little videos here for you.
Righto.
Now this is, I don't know if you
have a Collingwood link to any of these pieces of vision, by the way. I'm going to be upset.
Oh, just get ready.
I'm going to be upset.
I might save it till last. Now, I don't know. Do you know the Shepmates? Have you seen them?
Love the Shepmates.
Yeah, they're very, very funny.
They are, in fact, what they have created, as a bit of a sidebar here, what they have created by just basically just miming commentary, sports commentary from around the world, is nothing short of spectacular. I'm a massive Shepmates man. They're fantastic. They do a great job.
Yes, they are playing footy. So this is Archie Shepherd for Crib Point in the Mornington Peninsula.
Oh, so their name's Shepherd, is it? I thought they lived in Shep.
No, that's the Shepmates. That's where it's about.
Oh, I thought they lived in Shep.
Let's have a look at this set shot here.
Is this him?
This is him. This is Archie Shepherd coming in, left foot, bang.
Get stuffed. Now, I'd love to hear the commentary of, was that game commentated? Was someone doing that?
There was no audio there.
Oh,
that's all right.
Imagine they did their own.
Bang.
Took the Mickey out of themselves, commentated their own selves.
I'm sure they'll get to that at some
That's
point.
funny. That's a bad. You know what? Someone probably said in the commentary that wasn't existing, he's a good kick. He never misses these, because that's what always happens when somebody says that in the commentary. They always kick it off the side of the boot.
This has been labelled as bizarre tackle. This is from Edward King from Old Carey.
Oh yes.
All right. So
Mate.
we'll have a look at this.
What's Edward King up to?
Yeah, let's go. So have a look here. They're running past.
Playing Ivanhoe.
Touches the ground. Oh,
I got him.
Holding the ball.
So he's bumped him initially. Can we look at that again?
We sure can. Just give me a sec.
Bumped him initially, just sort of almost got in the way.
Yep.
Almost gets in the way, charging him, bang.
Bang.
And then as he's on the way down, he's able to grab hold of him and spin him in the tackle.
On the ball.
Edward King, you are the king. You're
Absolutely.
the tackle king. He was going at a rate of knots too, wasn't he?
He really was.
He was coming in with a full head of steam.
Oh. 2 more to finish. This one is Point Cook versus Sunshine. Jalen Jaimangle. I hope that's how you say it.
JJ, they call him.
Well, but you know what? We're going to go with JJ too.
We're running with JJ.
We've seen some good marks so far this year. Let me know what you think of this one.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's okay.
Ooh, you didn't give it too
Well,
much. There, did you?
I'm probably going to need to see it again, in fairness. Here we go. This is the first time I've seen this. There we go. Oh, that's better. That's better on replay. That is better in the slow motion. Just, if we go to cricket, can you just rock and roll that for a second for me? Just rock and roll that a bit for me. That's a good launch. No, I underplayed that early. I'm sorry to JJ. That deserved much more than that.
I'm glad.
That's a good hang.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'll save the best till last. Chief.
What's the best now? Oh no, this has got something to do with Collingwood, hasn't it?
Oh, just a little bit.
He never stops.
Just a little bit, and
he never stops. It's always Collingwood. Always. I don't know how this happens.
Well, if you want to produce the show next
But when
time.
he's in charge, this is what happens. This is what has to happen sometimes. I'm sorry.
Geez, you got real there. What I'm going to get is the exact club so that we can give them a pump up, because I think that's thoroughly deserved. But we talk about ex-AFL players plying their trade at local footy. Well, why don't we sit back and watch some highlights?
Oh, Neon Leon.
Of Mr. Leon Davis.
Oh, what about that? Did you see that through the legs?
This
Who's he playing for? Do we know?
Haywood.
Oh, Haywood,
in the Southwest District League over Westerns, just 6 goals.
6 snags from Neon Leon.
Thank you very much. And gee,
look at
I
the
tell you
gather.
what, this is the best goal of a lot. Turns around.
That's not a goal, it's a pass.
The pass, and then just turns around.
That was vintage Leon, that
I don't
one.
think I like him in the 14, but that's okay. We'll make it work. And then just shelling peas, really.
Oh, now he's getting some love from the opponent.
Yep.
Come on, man. A bit more competitive than that.
Oh.
He's doing a number on you.
So Leon's just casually walking through.
Oh, he was such a good player,
The
wasn't
way he was setting him up as well, you have to admit. That's what made him very strong. Hand pass, snap.
Yeah, that's
So he
number
kicked
6.
6. They won by 41 points.
That's number 6 for Neon Leon. Great to see him out there doing his thing, loving footy, and that's what we are all about here on the local. Loving your footy at community and grassroots level. Let us know all about the good stuff. We want to track down the big stories. We might even track down Leon if we can. I know Nico will want to do that. Thank you, Nico. Great work from you as always.
Thanks, Harf. Another great week of local footy.
Plenty more to come. Let us know what's happening in your world and local footy all across the nation. You can track it down here at The Local.